Alright, man. We're just out in Markfield Park at the moment. Markfield Park. And now this is talking about where do you see yourself 10 years from now. We are in December the 16th right now. Very warm night. This is very warm. So we're talking about when you reach 2025, do you have your plans? Are you ready for new year? Are you ready to make a change, go a different direction, innit? About time to get out the old and make the new happen, right? It's all about getting rid of the old and find something new. This is all about how can I be the new me and get rid of the old. It's about making change, innit? 2 is all about love, it's all about balance. 0 is about potential and choice. 5 is about hope, change and freedom. 2 4s, put the two twos together to make 4. It's all about control. 5 to 2 makes 7. That's all about higher mind consciousness. That's like mysticism, intuition, those things there. You put all of them together, come up to 9. It's all about endings and closures. So right now it's probably like the 12:30 at night, just out in the Haringey sides. Hackney's is over there, Haringey's over there. So we need to make sure that we do the right things to get ourselves where we need to be in life, and that's the whole idea here. So what I'm doing and what I'm talking about here is, right, to make sure that our mind's in the right place, in it, because there's a lot of people where they go for hardship, they suffer, they go for difficulty, but when you're a man, especially of a certain ethnic group, some people go things more easy and more harder than others. So that's the thing. So if you're that person who's different from everybody else, right, you're not the same as everybody else, things may be different for you, innit? Depending what you go through and what you may have will determine if you go through easy or harder, innit? But this is all about having the consistency, the competence, the courage, the confidence, the discipline, determination, devotion, right, and dedication, having the hope, the trust, the faith, the belief, to be able to hold our focus in what we want to expand is very important. Sorry about that, wind is blue. So it's all about holding our focus in that type of direction, because what you focus on is what expands. Where your attention goes, right, your energy goes, right? So you want to do those type of things to help you be where you want to be. So turn this around right now as the wind is blowing that direction. As we focus on the things right now, is to do the things that will work for us and what we can benefit from in it. It's to find something where when we walk down the road, we know we are right, we're good. What is the things that we need to do to know, alright, we could get ourselves that woman, we could get ourselves that kid, we live in a nice home, right? Things are working for us. Things are happening the way we want things to happen. So this is what we need to be thinking about. It's all about, right, do you have that job that brings in that money, right, to support your wife and 2, 3 kids? Do you have the money to be able to support a home? It's not about supporting a home just for like next year. Do you have the money to support a home for like the next like 10 years? Do you have that money to support that home for the next 10 years? Can you do that? That's the thing. That's the thing. And that's the thing that you got to think about, and you got to kind of like worry about, because as long we stay the same, nothing's going to change. So we got to be the change in what we want the world to be. So we got to make that change. We got to do that. So that's how it is. So I know that no one ain't gonna come and just gonna offer it to you, right? You're gonna have to build your values up as a man, innit? Woman's already born with their values. They're already born with their values, innit? We have to build our value up as a man. We have to become the best version of ourselves. Like, you gotta become that product that they buy into, that product that can sell, innit? You gotta know how to market yourself, advertise yourself, right? You gotta know how to make this one sell, innit? If you think about it carefully, right? A man out there, if he knows what he's doing, he can sell you carrots on a key ring, and you will make big money off that because he knows how to sell it to you. You gotta know how to sell yourself to others, yo. You gotta know how to make people go, ooh, I like him. I want to buy into. What's he about? So it's all about improving yourself and getting better. You can't be gloomy all the time. You can't be thinking all the time like that. You can't be negative all the time. If you got that character where you're like, oh, why would anyone like me? Why would people want to be around me? Why this? Why that? If you come from that gloomy point of view, right? No one ain't gonna deal with you. No one ain't gonna deal with you like that. So you have to be on point in what you're doing. Because at the end of the day, when you look at your life and look at your age, it goes, you know what? I'm actually getting older. I'm actually really, truly getting older. I need to make a change. I need to, like, seriously find a way to fix up my life. Because when I look at myself carefully, right, you have to look at yourself and be like, well, what am I going to do? I've got to do something, innit? I've got to make a change. Like, just like now, the stand ain't holding. So I had to turn the camera in, and now I'm holding the selfie stick. So you got to find the problem to solution. You have to find the problem to apply a solution. If you don't identify the problem, you can't apply a solution. So when I walk around and I look at this now, right, look at this solution. Looks much better. This is much better. I've got much better light. I can record better. I can move around. Everything's much better now. But one thing I'm saying is, we don't have all the time in the world, right? We're all getting older, right? Our parents ain't here all day, man. Our mum's not around, yo. When that time comes and your mother ain't around, you're screwed. You're not gonna be able to, like, do anything. You're just gonna be sitting there wondering, damn, what do I do? I need help, I need advice. You're done. The only thing I say about 2025 is to seriously do the reversal. This is like the you could call it the reversal arc, reversal time, reversal error, whatever you want to call this. It's all about going the opposite direction. If you're shy, you get brave, right? If you have fear, you have courage. If you're weak, you become strong, right? If you're a bigger guy, get slim in it. Get yourself in shape, go gym, get yourself on point. If you don't tick the boxes, no one ain't gonna like you. A woman is gonna turn around and say it's your problem. Why? Because you are the thing that no one wanna gravitate to. Ain't their problem. One woman told me that straight. She said, listen, I remember walking across the bridge. There was like 4 of us. And we was all there as a confirmation for each other. This woman was 50 who got married. She was 50. And she turned around and said, listen. Then I turned around and I said, she goes, oh, that's not my problem. That's not our problem. Then I turned around and goes, you're attracting what you want. You're attracting what you are. Attracting it yourself. And she looked at me and goes, I thought so. I knew you was a spiritual type of person. I could feel it. I sensed it. And she goes, right. So basically what she's aiming at is, as long as I make my best version of myself, become present right now, I'm not going to attract what I'm looking for. And it's true. And at the end of the day, you don't go for the girl that you like. You go for the one that likes you for who you are. Trust me on that one. If you're going out there saying, oh, I want my Latin American lady, I want to like this, I want like that, you're dreaming. Because if you're not the thing that attracts it, it ain't coming your direction. You got to go with the one that like you. But the one that like you, are you going to like her? No. But guess what? You just put your opportunities down in the bin. You just dropped it down the drain. So what I'm saying here is it's simple like this. What are we going to do? Some type of change got to happen. When I look at myself right about now, why the hell am I standing here in the park? Markfield Park. Markfield Park, look at me. Standing here in Markfield Park. Making a video. Markfield Park. Markfield Park. Of all places. You see anyone else out here? No. Look, 360 turn. Anyone else out here? Except for a train driver trying to drive in the train on tracks. I'm just out here making this video. Obviously, right? What I'm doing right now is not the problem to the solution, is it? No. 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 But I've got to find a way. I have to find a way. If I don't find a way, that's it, innit? If you wake up 10 years from now and you look at your age, you're going to be like, oh God. 10 years from now, I'm nearly a 50-year-old man. Think about the age you was probably 10 years before. Remember those ages when you was studying? Remember those ages when you were going to college? 16 years old, 17, 18, 19. Think about them ages. Before you realise it just went past. I'm sitting there looking at concert tickets. When I look at it carefully, I paid for the tickets a month ago. I said, hold on a second. Has it been a month already? The concert I'm meant to be going to was 7 months away. Now it's 6 months. How is it 6 months? What happened? Once I wake up on New Year's Day, guess what? It's like, what? It's 5 months away. How did we go from like 7 to 6 to now in 5? Before you realise it, it's March, April, May. Dude, we're back in spring. Before you realise it, it's summertime. Everything's going back. How did I get here? Before you realise it, you're standing back here again. December again, 2026. Life ain't waiting, man. Life ain't waiting. Life is not waiting. It's not waiting. You see this sign behind you? See that sign there? That thing there? See that number? You see it? See that sign? That's 5. That's all about hope, change and freedom. That's what 5 is all about. It's hope, change and freedom. That's what needs to happen. It's all about hope, change and freedom. Right? That's what that number's about. That number you see right there. Right there. This number there is all about hope, change and freedom. I didn't even see that 5 was there. I didn't even see it was there. However, that's what needs to happen. If we stay the way we stay, guess what? We're all in serious trouble. We ain't going nowhere. When I get home, right, and I go home to the YouTube studio, and I'm going to go through and deal with this video, I'm going to look at myself and be like, wow, was that me just standing in Markfield Park? Because I'm a man, I watch back on my videos. Because what is this channel all about? The main primary reason of this channel why I created it is to learn about myself and look for a solution and apply it to make change. That's why I created this channel. Yes, I do all bike stuff, film, whatever stuff on here, anime stuff or whatever, exhibition, whatever. But the main purpose of this channel is a channel for me to learn for myself. I want to know who I am, what I'm about. My personal habits and behaviour. So I'll go through my videos and I'll watch it and I'm like, yeah, that needs to change. Yeah, that's got to go. Yeah, I've got to turn that around. I'll be honest with you. And I tell you this straight. You see the way life is right now. Trust me, is a sad thing. It really is. Back in the day when I was living in Harlow, over there, that's the same river that was taking me home when I used to miss my train. And I was riding like 26 miles back home. I was doing some long ride back home. I remember doing that 26 plus mile journey. I remember those times. Imagine me, you're on that river for miles. You're going all the way up to up past Edmonton. When you look to your left, you're seeing like you're going through Enfield, you're going for Waltham Cross, right? You're going past Cheshunt, you're going past Broxbourne, You're getting to that point where you got to change over, go to Roydon. You come past Royden and you got to do this big ass ride. Before you realise it, you reach Harlow Town. The next one's Harlow Town Mills. That was on my Norco when I did that on the Norco Havoc 2009. But you know what? That bike, she did a lot for me, you know. She did a lot for me. She carried me. Do you know what that bike reminds me of? It reminds me of the ship in One Piece, Going Merry. Even though that ship couldn't sail no more, it carried the crew till it literally broke. That's the same thing that my bike did. My bike was like the Going Merry. You understand? Right? This bike here, I couldn't call this my Thousand Sunny, because this is not actually like my bike of dreams. This is not that bike. This is just a bike. This is just like, I don't know. Do you know when you got like Gran Turismo and you got Gran Turismo Preload? That's what this bike is. It's just a preload bike till I get my proper bike. When I get my real bike, that's my real bike, like bike of dreams. That's the one what's gonna take me everywhere. So, you know what? It's just what it is, man. It's just what it is. Even when I look over here, this is where my brother is up in that tower block. Right? Even his life ain't good. Even his life is bad, Joe. But sometimes it's what it is, isn't it? Right? Even if I ride past and look up, what am I seeing? Like, what am I seeing? You're seeing people going through difficult hardship and struggling and stuff. Like, life is a really, really hard thing, yo. It's not easy. It's a very difficult thing, but sometimes it's how it go, innit? You just got to do what you can do and make the best out of the situation. So, I don't know, man. I'm just gonna have to cut this one here, innit, and just let this one go, man. Peace out, man, and just try to have a good life, man, because life is difficult, man.